Yo, YouTube, what is up? Your boy done did something very amazing. So that $93 account is now at $1,000 plus. Plus, I also made a little bit over $100 a day, like 109, 104, something like that. But besides the point though, just got back from sea today, this morning, about roughly 7 o'clock. Um, yeah, so I placed that trade last night. I was up a little bit over $300, but ended up pulling back. So I closed it. I was happy with the $100. But yeah, ultimately, the account is over $1,000. All done under 2 weeks, I believe. A little bit over 2 weeks, something like that. It's my first time ever doing something like that. Um, the best that I ever done was take a $400 account to 1,700, something like that, and that was what, like 2022. No, I'm lying. That was like 2023, 2024. I think that was 2024. I don't know, but yeah, that was the best that I ever done. But this is the best that I have ever done, taking less than $100 account to over $1,000. But ultimately feel good about that. My psychology been on point. Ain't really been worried about holding trades. Like, I can take a trade, go to sleep, and ultimately feel good about my setup, having confidence in my setup, and just waking up, being a profit. It's a great feeling because I do place trades, in whatever session that I decide to place that trade, as long as I see the things that I want to see. But yeah, um, feeling good, feeling good. But yeah, I'm ultimately gonna keep growing the account. I do not plan on withdrawing. I want to get this count to 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, 80,000, 100K, 140K, 180K, boom, 250K, and keep growing the account. Maybe once I get to 10K, or maybe once I get to 5K, maybe I'll start taking some money out, withdrawing it, putting it in my pocket. As of now, I just want to, get to a point where I can use a lot size and I don't have to get that many points or pips, and be happy with, or comfortable with making what I'm making or whatever, if that makes sense. Like, I want to be able to, like what I'm making now, like, using a 0.02 on NICE and being up, you know, easily $100. Yeah, that's nice or whatever. And I'm going to take it. Like, I take the $100 a day. But I just want to be able to, have a large enough account where I can place a trade. And then when I do place that trade, I'm up, like an average win for me would be, let's just say $700, right? Something like that. Let's just say $500, $700. Then maybe at that point I'll start withdrawing. But ultimately, you know, this is really just a journey of testing the strategy, testing my risk management.
And 30-minute warning, my friend.
All right, testing my risk management. He messed me up. Fuck. Yeah, pretty much just working on myself, working on, how I want to grow this account, keep building it, because the same way you trade a small account is the same way you would trade a big account. And I can say this, I am a little risky when it comes to taking trades. I do risk. I won't say risk a lot, but sometimes my stop loss is kind of big, so it causes my loss to be big, obviously. So that's something that I do gotta work on. But I be so confident in my trade that I'm really not worried about my stop loss getting hit, because I know I can at least close out the trade early. If I'm able to monitor it or whatever. But yeah, um, great week. I had took a loss on Wednesday, got that money back on Thursday. Which that win was $560. Then I didn't trade on Friday. I took a trade on Sunday. which is the trade that I closed today for $100. And yeah, let's see if I can show you some numbers. Let's see. Can I flip this? Shit, nah, fuck. You can see today, Monday, September 8th. That's the first trade I took on the account on the 25th of last month of August. As you can see, first wins, you know, these small wins or like stop loss getting hit in profit or whatever. You first loss on the account. The $100 win that I had today, which is the 9th, as you can see. I mean the 8th. As you can see, today is still the 8th. Full transparency. What else? What else am I missing? Oh, that's what I'm missing. This right here. Bro, why is it not showing? Oh, there we go. And as you can see, we got the account at $1,100. Could have been at $1,300, but you know, the trade ended up closing early. Because as you can see right here,